Welcome to Build and Thrive Thunder Bay, the show where we give local owners practical strategies to win more customers online. Today's episode is the numbers that matter, simple metrics every small business owner should track. If you've ever felt unsure which reports deserve attention, this conversation will clear the fog. I'm Robert Downing, and I'm excited to welcome David, the expert I'm lucky to work alongside each day. We'll break down a list of metrics that protect cash flow, guide marketing spend, and make decisions easier. Let's dive in.
Thanks, Robert. Metrics matter because they turn guesses into decisions. For a small shop in Thunder Bay, every dollar, hour, and ad click needs a job. When you measure the right few numbers, you see what's really moving the needle, protect cash flow, and stop paying for tactics that don't earn their keep. Start by asking, what is the main job this quarter? More qualified leads, more sales from existing demand, or better retention? That focus helps you pick a North Star and 2 or 3 supporting metrics. Then you can reallocate budget weekly with confidence instead of reacting to noise or vanity stats. It keeps teams aligned and calm.
I like that this starts with a single job to be done. Too many owners try to chase everything and end up diluted. Let's dig into the North Star idea. How should a retailer, a service contractor, or a clinic choose it? And what supporting metrics make sense so the team can see progress each week without drowning in data?
Pick the North Star based on your growth constraint. If traffic is fine, but too few inquiries convert, choose conversion. If your calendar is half empty, choose lead volume. If acquisition is expensive, choose retention or repeat purchase. For every North Star, track revenue basics underneath it. Monthly revenue, gross margin, and net profit. Those show whether growth is healthy, not just loud. Retail example. North Star could be average order value. Supporting metrics are units per transaction and repeat purchase rate. Service contractor, North Star might be lead to close rate. Support with website lead conversion and average job margin. Clinic. North Star could be rebooking rate, support with show-up rate, and lifetime value. Always define each metric the same way.
Clear and practical. Let's connect those goals to acquisition efficiency. Owners hear acronyms like CAC and LTV, but often overcomplicate them. Could you break down a simple CAC formula with what to include, how to compare it by channel, a quick way to estimate LTV by business model, and how payback period guides spending decisions? Examples would help local listeners.
Keep CAC simple, total sales and marketing cost for a period divided by the number of new customers in that period. Include ad spend, software fees, creative, and the labor time spent on ads and selling. Track CAC by channel using UTMs and call tracking numbers so you can see, for instance, Google Ads versus Facebook versus referrals. Estimate LTV differently by model. Retail, average order value times, gross margin times average yearly purchase frequency, then project over expected years. Services, average job value times gross margin plus realistic repeat or referral rate. Subscriptions, average revenue per month times gross margin times average months retained. Link CAC to LTV with a rule of thumb. Aim for at least 3 to 1. Payback period is months to recover CAC from margin. Under 3 months keeps cash healthy for small operators locally.
That framework makes spend decisions far less emotional. Let's move through the funnel. Which conversion rates should owners track across website, in-store, and sales follow-up? And how do they spot bottlenecks fast? Also, practical ways to raise average order value and units per transaction without feeling pushy would be great.
Track 3 layers. First, website or landing page conversion. What percentage of visits become leads or orders? For services, 2 to 5% is a reasonable aim. For e-commerce, 1 to 3%. Second, sales conversion. In-store close rate or lead to appointment to close. Third, speed to lead. How fast you respond. The biggest bottleneck we see is response time. Replies within 5 minutes can double contact rates. Fixes include online booking, dedicated landing pages per offer, credible social proof, near calls to action, and clear pricing or ranges. To lift average order value and units per transaction, use bundles and good, better, best options, pre-selected add-ons at checkout, and anchor products that set value. Train staff to recommend one complementary item tied to customer goals, not scripts. Retarget visitors to recover carts, reduce churn, and nurture leads. Follow up daily until you connect consistently.
Love the focus on response and relevance. Let's talk inputs. How should owners read traffic and source mix across organic, search ads, social, email, and referrals, and compare cost per lead and ROAS? Then what local SEO and reputation metrics matter most in Google Business Profile and reviews locally today?
Start with sessions by channel in GA4, then layer quality metrics. Click-through rate for ads, cost per click, and engagement rate or average engaged time. Compare channels apples to apples using cost per lead. And when you have revenue data, return on ad spend. A low CPC with weak conversion is less useful than a higher cost channel that converts. For local visibility, watch Google Business Profile views, searches that discover you, calls, website clicks, and direction requests. Reviews are a ranking and conversion engine. Track volume, average rating, and response time. Aim to reply within 48 hours. Add fresh photos and answer Q&A monthly. Engagement that truly matters includes email open and click rates, SMS reply rate, call answer rate, and message response time. Those metrics reflect customer momentum, not vanity, and correlate with sales throughput. Track source mix seasonally.
Great checklist. Many listeners want to know which tools to start with and how to assemble a lightweight dashboard. Could you outline a simple stack, how to tag links with UTMs, where call tracking fits, and the cadence for reviews? Also share practical benchmarks local owners can use this quarter.
Start with free tools, GA4 for traffic and conversions, Google Business Profile Insights, and Search Console. Add your ad platform's managers, then your CRM or posts such as Square, Shopify, Jobber, or a simple spreadsheet CRM. Use unique call tracking numbers per channel and dedicated landing pages. Tag every campaign link with UTMs for source, medium, and campaign so GA4 and your CRM agree. Build a one-page dashboard in sheets, rows for metrics, columns by week, and a definitions tab so everyone measures the same way. Automate exports where possible. Cadence, a 15-minute weekly scorecard to spot trends, and a monthly deep dive to choose 1 or 2 fixes. Benchmarks, website lead conversion 2 to 5% for services, e-commerce 1 to 3, email open 30 to 40%, click 2 to 5, rows near 3 times, margin dependent typically.
That cadence keeps owners out of the weeds and on the signal. Let's shift to action. What are your favorite quick wins to improve the numbers we've covered? Then, a simple approach to attribution, core data hygiene steps, and how Thunderbay seasonality should inform targets. Finally, common pitfalls in a 30-day plan. Owners need clarity, not complicated frameworks here.
Quick wins. Respond to new leads within 5 minutes. Add online booking. Strengthen offers with a risk reversal. Place social proof near every call to action. Create dedicated landing pages for top services. Run retargeting. Tighten negative keywords. And launch bundles, add-ons, post-purchase SMS, or a loyalty program. Attribution, pick one model. Last click for weekly decisions or blended for monthly. Tag all links with UTMs and stay consistent. Data hygiene, filter office IPs, exclude bots, track phone leads with unique numbers, standardize lead sources in CRM, and use promo codes per channel. Seasonality, compare year over year by month, raise targets tourism or construction, and conserve cash in February locally. Pitfalls, vanity metrics, ignoring margin, tracking too much, changing targets often. A 30-day plan, set one goal, instrument tracking, define metrics, baseline, choose 3, review weekly, implement 2 improvements consistently and deliberately.
That's a powerful, doable checklist. I appreciate how you kept it practical. Decide on one goal, instrument tracking, and improve in small weekly cycles. For everyone listening, we covered why metrics matter, how to pick a North Star tied to revenue health, and the core numbers to watch: revenue, margin, CAC, LTV, payback, conversion rates, AOV, retention, traffic and source mix, CPL and ROAS, and the local SEO and engagement signals that move customers to act. We also hit tools, a simple dashboard, review cadence, benchmarks, and a 30-day plan tailored to Thunder Bay's rhythm. Your next step is to set that single goal and start the weekly scorecard. Thanks for joining Build and Thrive Thunder Bay. If this helped, share it with a fellow owner and subscribe for more strategies that help local businesses grow with clarity and confidence. See you next time. Until then, measure what matters daily.